Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a one brand tutorial per my best friend's request. She requested me do a video on e.l.f. So that's what we're gonna do today. So jumping right in, put my hair back. Just one thing I should make a note of, I do not have everything to do a full face. Unfortunately, I don't have any e.l.f. eyebrow products or mascaras, which is okay because I have eyelash extensions, or what's left of them at least, and I don't want to wear mascara right now, or and I don't have one for this video from e.l.f. And honestly, from what I remember, e.l.f. doesn't make really good mascaras, but I have a ton of products here that they do make really well, or do really well. So jumping on in, we're gonna go ahead and begin with primer. Oh my gosh, I'm looking down too much. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the matte putty primer. I prefer their original pink one over this one, but this one's also pretty okay. This one's okay compared to the other one. But I do still enjoy this one as well. I probably put on way too much, but that's okay. I'm kind of iffy about the foundation I have. It's the Acne Fighting one, and I don't know if I want to use it. I swatched it last night and it kind of felt kind of greasy, so I've never used this one, so we will see about that. I have a few new products. I have a few products that are older that I've had a while, can kind of give you guys an opinion on. Not everything though, unfortunately. Okay. Sorry. While I was going through my products, I realized that I didn't have an e.l.f. powder as well. I knew I got the new e.l.f. Glow powder, but I think I might have thrown it away just because I think I remember it was really glittery on me, so I didn't think I threw it away, but I might have. It was glittery. It was a glittery powder, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with foundation. So I'm just gonna use another affordable powder. So sorry, I do not have an e.l.f. powder. It's really not much of an one brand tutorial if I'm running out of products. This one has like it smells like a cleanser, like a face cleanser. That's what it smells like. So I find that interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out on my skin. The shade's a little light for me. Just a little bit. This might be a good winter shade for me. I don't know. We're gonna make it work though. Don't worry about it. We'll make it work for sure. This has SPF in it. It smells like it has SPF. That's what I meant. It smells like a cleanser. It smells like SPF, I mean. SPF has like a sort of clean scent to it, so it's definitely not as greasy as I thought it would be based on how it felt when I swatched it on my hand last night to see if I had a good shade match. So far so good. So what I'm gonna do for concealer, I have the e.l.f. camo matte one, and I also have the creamy one, but I'm gonna mix because the shades are off. So I'm gonna go in with the light one first. Also, I like the formula of the matte one a little bit better. I feel like it's holding up on my skin better. I was gonna do a whole lot more with that one, but let's keep it simple today. Yeah, it's a better shade for me. It's not as bright white. Just take my sponge. Today would have been a great day to test out the e.l.f. sponge. I don't know why I didn't. Sometimes. My neighbors are mowing, so I'm sorry if you guys can hear that in the background. The subdivision I live in, like, our houses are like 5 feet apart. So yeah. That was a really nice mix. In real life, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but in real life it's a little pink for me. The foundation shade. Which the foundation shade was Buff. Buff is usually pulls pink in any brand. Yeah, but it looked like it was going to be the closest match to me whenever I bought that. Okay. Yep, looks good. Now, let's go ahead and set the face. Yeah, that's the next step. Okay, so since I don't have a powder, I threw the other one away, the e.l.f. powder, because I think it was glittery. I really think that's why I threw it away, if I threw it away. My makeup room is pretty organized, so it's really hard for me to lose something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this Wet n Wild one. It's another really affordable brand. Yeah, I think this one, I don't know if it was this one, but oh no, I think it's a CoverGirl one. The CoverGirl one kind of deepens the skin a little bit. This one I don't think it does. This one's in the shade Banana. In case you guys didn't see that in when I showed the packaging. I tend to be really messy with loose powders, and then I just kind of go in the lid and then kind of dust away everything else I did. The baking under my eyes, set the lower part of my jaw, and then brush away anything under my eyes. Now I'm going to jump in with bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and grab my e.l.f. bronzer in the shade Forever Sun-Kissed. And then I'm going to grab this bronzer brush by Vegas Nay. I already know I like this bronzer. It's a pretty nice bronzer. I do highly recommend this one if you can get your hands on it. I've just used it a few times this month, and I already really like it. I bought this one per recommendation of Angela Mitiliano or something. I hope I'm not butchering it. But she highly recommends this one. This is like her top 3. I'm pretty sure. I think it's her second favorite actually, if I'm remembering it right. And she has her favorite bronzer is my favorite bronzer, so I think we have the same bronzer taste. So based on that, I bought this one and I do enjoy it. We have the same bronzer taste, and it's it's really nice to have something like that in the industry of makeup and influence, just because she tries it and she likes it, I'll probably like it too. So funny thing is, people can still be different, because I don't like her blush preferences even though I love her bronzer preferences. So yeah, everyone's different. So next I'm gonna do blush. This is a discontinued palette, but e.l.f. has really consistent formulas within their lines. They have individual blushes that perform just as well. I have those too, but they're new and I don't want to open them. I had some in their, I had some older ones, but I couldn't find them. So, I don't know if I got rid of them or decluttered them, and then I picked some more up, so I have new ones, but I don't want to open them. This one's open. Their formula is super consistent, like pretty safe. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix these two, the more my shades. Ugh, that is so pretty. The more my shades. Assuming you guys know me at this point. Yeah, I think it's, I always lean towards warmer shades versus cool tone shades, but I don't know if you can tell, I have used that one a little bit, but I do prefer warmer tones on myself. And I take my blush pretty high. It's probably really weird for you guys to see, but I like to even take it close to my temples or right there. And then I'll go over it with highlight later. Ooh. And now for highlight, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. 24 karat gold highlight. You can tell this one is very much loved. I don't know if you can, but it's very much loved. I do really enjoy this highlight. It's one of my favorite highlights. Did recently forget about it though. I like try new products and then I'll forget about my older favorites. So this is an older favorite. I really do love this one, and it's so affordable, and it doesn't emphasize my texture because I have a lot of texture. I did have acne when I was younger, so, well, actually up until I was like 24, 25. So I struggled with that. Finally saw a doctor about it and cured. If only I had known it was that easy when I was younger. But yeah, that's all it took. Took a lot of stopping home remedies and just talking to a doctor about my acne. It's crazy, huh? How that works. Oh my gosh, I love this highlighter. I don't wanna, I need to stop using that one. But it's so pretty. So pretty. Do you guys see that? It's just gorgeous. And then, sometimes what I like to do is just kind of go back with my blush brush and kind of blend the highlighter in with my blush. Kind of soften any kind of like where it begins and where it stops and stuff like that, you know? Okay, I don't know if you can tell, I love that highlighter. Now, another favorite, these little bite-sized eyeshadows. If you guys follow me on Instagram or have been seeing my videos for a while, you guys know I love these. These are just $3, and they're so good. They're so good. So, real quick, I'm just gonna be dipping between these two. Alright, and now I want to use this bronze liner. I don't know how I want to use it though. I have powder all over my face, or eyeshadow all over my face. I don't know how. I kind of want to do something different. Let's see. Maybe just my inner corner, maybe. Do kind of. Ooh, it's definitely transferring to the bottom of my lash. Not very good at this. Very subtle, but it's there. I feel like the easiest way to do something like this is to kind of open your eyes as wide as you can and see where your eyelid overlaps. Kind of go above that a little bit. Yep. That's the best way to do that. Wow. It's pretty cool. How should I keep going with this? Kinda go lower, I guess. This one's a little thicker than the other one. It's pretty cool. I like it. Now, lips. So for lips, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this Nebula Noir and e.l.f. collab pencil. Unfortunately, it is discontinued. But again, e.l.f.'s formula is pretty consistent. So, and they're liquid lipsticks, and I don't even know if they have other liners, to be honest. But at least their liquid lipsticks are pretty consistent and perform pretty well. So they have like these are like their sheer matte, sheer matte liquid lipstick, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with the corresponding lip with the lip pencil. My lips are pretty dry this morning. I should have put a lip balm before this. Okay. Wow. Unfortunately, I don't also have eyebrow products from them. e.l.f. does have a bunch of really good eyebrow products. Unfortunately, I just don't have any on me. And since we are on lockdown, only essential kind of stuff, I didn't want to run out and go buy some brow products. I recently tinted my brows, so they're a little darker and don't require as much work, so I feel like I really don't need to be going out and buying eyebrow products right now. So yeah, I will not be doing that right now. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like my brows take minimal work now. After I kind of did the brow tint thing. I don't know if you guys watched the video on that, but if you've been thinking about tinting your brows, that would be a good video to watch. So. I'll link it down below for you guys if you guys are interested in watching it. Wow. Just absolutely super easy. Super duper easy. Unfortunately, that wasn't a LA Girl pencil, but like I said, e.l.f. makes really good eyebrow products. I've just heard really good things. Roxetta on here on Instagram on YouTube also really recommends e.l.f. brow products. She collabed with them recently for like a photo shoot or whatever, so she really likes them. So I think that's it for today for my e.l.f. products. Kind of give you guys a rundown on what I think real quick. I have the oil control, it's a primer mist. I'm gonna use it as a setting spray though. I did have a hydrating finishing spray, but I have been feeling a little oily in my skin recently, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this just as a setting spray to kind of melt my skin down together. Ooh, I should. Not very gracious, am I? Use my fan a little bit. I thought these fans were a gimmick. It is actually pretty nice. I thought they were super gimmicky and weird, and I fell into the hype when I got one, and it is kind of nice. It is kind of nice. So yeah, these eyeliner pencils, I have a white one too. I didn't share the white one. I just used the bronze one to do my little eye detail. I like them, and they kind of last really nice throughout the day and stuff. They're just really hard to get the product out. You kind of have to be like dipping in. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that when I was doing that detail, that how much I had to dip in to kind of get it to work and stuff. But it's okay. Especially if you're like me and don't use glitter liners a lot, those are kind of probably better to pick up versus anything else. Something like Urban Decay that are like 30 or something more a piece. So real quick, I love their highlight. You guys already know that. Their blushes are really nice. Their formula is really consistent again. You can't get this, but you can get e.l.f.'s blushes, and they're really nice. Their liner was good. I don't know if you can find these anywhere. Also, their liquid lipsticks are really nice. Their formula again is very consistent. Their concealers, it just depends on what you kind of like better. This one's more full coverage and matte. This one's more creamy and hydrating. So you know, pick your preference. The hydrating one or the camo, you know, it's just personal preference for you, and if you can find a shade that you like. But I think they perform really well. This foundation is kind of a pleasant surprise. I thought it was gonna be like greasy and weird looking, but it looks pretty good. I'm not seeing any greasy spots. I know some areas are looking a little more dewy on camera, but I think that was more of the primer spray that I used as a setting spray. I don't think that was the actual foundation. Up until I sprayed it, it looked pretty matte and pretty good. So yeah, and this, I mean, it's I did use it for its unintended purpose, but I'm pretty flexible with my sprays, like my primer sprays and my finishing sprays, depending on what they're for. I kind of mix and match and kind of use them for what I need them. And I use this as a setting spray instead of a primer spray, so we'll see if that works. But I mean, it did help melt my skin and my makeup all together, so I think it looks really, really good right now. So yeah, you know, I feel like I need more time to try these, but so far I like them. This I already kind of like. It's okay. I like the pink one better. If you can get your hands on the pink one, I recommend that one way, way better. Just because that one has the more filling properties to it versus this one is just a more matte one. The bronzer, I think I already talked about that. I love it. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my finished look. I love you guys, and make sure you guys like and subscribe to my videos if you have not done so already, and let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. I love you guys so much. See you in my next one. Bye.